Hi, this is Lucas Faust from Faust Law Office. I am lucky enough to be here with Kate Lambert. Kate is our Teacher of the Month. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Kate. Where are you from? What grade do you teach? Tell us about you. Where'd you go to school?
Sure. Yeah, so my name is Kate Lambert, and I currently teach kindergarten here in Belgrade at Saddle Peak Elementary, and I love it. I'm actually originally from the suburbs of Chicago,
Oh,
so
wow.
you might hear it a little bit in my voice, my little Chicago twang. Um,
Which
yeah, so
suburb where are you from?
I'm really close to Oak Park. Have you ever heard of Oak Park?
I have heard of
Um,
Oak Park. Yes.
Yeah, so I grew up in Elmwood Park, and then now my family kind of lives more in Palatine, which is by Schaumburg, like the big Woodfield Mall. So,
Great. So tell us, where did you go to school to become a teacher? Where'd you go to get your undergraduate?
I went to a small school in Illinois called Northern Illinois University, and that was in DeKalb, Illinois, which is actually pretty well known because they're like one of our main corn, um, what's the word I'm looking for? Distributors in the US. So kind of a fun fact about where I went to school.
Northern Illinois University. They are the Huskies, as I recall, right?
Yes. Yes.
I got it right. Yeah. So they play in the FCS conference, a very good football program, but it's a little smaller. It's not quite as big as Illinois University. So, well, good enough. So tell us this, if you would share this with us. Was there a teacher growing up who inspired you to enter this profession?
So I'm gonna say no, actually. But that's not to say that I didn't love school. I definitely loved school. I loved
I'm
learning.
almost losing you, Katie. Can you hear me now?
Oh no. Yes, can you hear me?
I can't hear you. You're kind of breaking up. I'm sorry about that.
No, that's okay. How about now?
Now is much better. It just kind of, okay, good enough. Okay. I don't know if it's my end or your end, but I'll go back to that question. So I didn't hear your answer to that question. Was there a teacher that inspired you to become a teacher?
Actually not really. So I growing up I didn't really know what I wanted to be. Um and then I ended up going into college undecided so I could kind of figure that out. And that summer between my freshman and sophomore year of college, I was working for a family friend, and she made little plaster figurines, and we would go to different daycares and schools and help the kids paint and things like that. And she looked at me, she goes, you would be a really good teacher. And so I kind of ran with it. And yeah, here we are today. So not a teacher, but I guess you could kind of say like a boss or a mentor.
There you go. That's just got you started. That's great. So I'm going to question. I ask this of everybody, and gets annoyed by this because I ask it so much, but I'll ask it. So here you go. Setting your faith and your family aside, those are very important things, and your job. Okay. Kate, what's the passion in your life? What gets you out of bed in the morning? What would you do if you could do nothing else?
Um, let's see. Hmm. I don't know. I just have such a heart to help people. That's something that's really important to me. Um, so, you know, helping people with kind of their unknowns of life. So if I could take my background knowledge just with the way that I grew up and teaching and things like that, and if I could help people grow and learn, so whether that would be through counseling or super simple, helping at a food bank or helping people in need, like at a homeless shelter. Yeah, those are just, yeah, in that
What do you
category.
think that says about you? What do you think that says about you, Kate, that you enjoy helping people? What do you think that says about you?
That I'm a giving person.
Nice. Well,
Yeah.
good. There are givers and takers in this world, and you would be on the giving side, Kate, it sounds like, for sure.
Thank you. Thanks.
Good. Now, how'd you end up in Montana all the way from Chicago?
Alrighty. So back in Chicago, I was living with my mom post college, and there were we had some neighbors that shared, that apartment wall with us, and it was these two young gentlemen, and one of them ended up becoming my fiance, and he he just always had a dream to move to Montana. He's been taking snowmobiling trips up here for his entire life. So when we first started dating, he's like, hey, if we do this whole dating thing, I want to go to Montana. And I said, okay, that's fine. Yeah, so that's how I ended up here.
No kidding. So let me just ask you a funny question. Is he still in Montana and is he still in Montana by chance?
Yeah, we're both here. We're
Oh,
hoping
great.
to get married this spring. Yes.
So
So
this is your fiance. Well, you didn't leave
yes,
that part out. This is okay, great. So your
yes.
fiance brought you out here. That is great. It sounded like this is some guy that left. No, your
Oh, no,
fiance
no,
and you
no.
guys, this has stuck for both of you then, right?
Yes. Yep. We are
Well,
happily
good.
together. Yes.
Awesome. Well, I was waiting for the other shoe to drop.
Oh,
I
no,
was
no,
like,
no, no,
he
no.
left, but I stayed. So no, okay. So what's your favorite part about being in Montana? What do you like most about being here in this state?
Um, I just like being able to, so it's really weird. Like when you're living in the city, there's this group of things that you can go do, right? Like you can go to a baseball game, you can go to movies, you can go to different plays or special events. And now living in Montana, it's just that world is so different. And so, now those activities and things that I can do are like going hiking, going on a walk, just going sightseeing, going to Yellowstone. I just really like the different activities that I get to do out here.
That's great. Well, now, what do you like most about kindergarten? What do you like? What do you appreciate the most about it?
I appreciate their playfulness and specifically my students. I appreciate how bold and blunt they are. I think that that's a great quality to have in a human. So being surrounded by that every day, like, hey, Miss Lambert, your hair's messed up today. I love that type of stuff. Um, it just keeps me going. It keeps me smiling.
Oh, that is great. So tell us something or share something about yourself that your students might be surprised about.
Actually, an activity that I picked up on moving to Montana is dirt biking. So I love to dirt bike with my fiance.
Hey, look, have you ridden your dirt bike to school to show it to your class yet?
No, it's not street legal, so I cannot ride it.
Oh,
Yep,
you got to bring it to class one day, and that is your show and tell sometime. How does that sound? I think that'd be pretty awesome.
that would be
My
super cool.
kids still, my kid's first grade teacher used to drive race cars, and she brought it to the school every year, one day, to show the
Wow,
kids. But so you should bring your dirt bike. Bring your dirt bike. I think they would love to know that their teacher rides dirt bikes. That's awesome with their
that's a really,
helmet, right?
yes, that's a really good idea. I should definitely do that.
With your helmet.
Yes, yes.
Okay, well, good. Well, listen, Kate, thank you so much for agreeing to the month. It's been a pleasure visiting, and thank you for everything you do for your community and for all you do for your kids here in Belgrade. Thanks a ton,
Thank
Kate.
you. It was so nice to meet you.
One sec, hold on.